we are going to make Mongolian meatballs. So you're going to need a pack of frozen meatballs, some brown sugar, cornstarch, minced ginger, some minced garlic, and some soy sauce. And you're also going to need some water as well. So to your crock pot, you are going to add 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 cup of soy sauce, and then 1 cup of water. Then you are going to add about 2 teaspoons of minced ginger, and then a tablespoon of garlic. I didn't have very much left, so I just used what I had in my container here. And then you're going to add about 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch. Give it a really good mix, and then put your meatballs in there. Give it another mix, of course, and then I cooked mine on high for 4 hours. Now, after 4 hours, it is completely done, and I'm just going to get this served up over some rice that I made in the Instapot. And you can make this even easier by getting those packs that you can throw in the microwave for like 90 seconds. And then I added some broccoli that you pop in the microwave. So even easier. This was super yummy. Definitely an easy, quick meal to make. Today we are making ribs in the crock pot, something super easy. So we got our ribs here, the barbecue sauce that I am using, and then I'm also going to add in 1 can of Coke. I think I've seen some people add in like 2 cups or something like that. I'm just going to do 1 can, and then whatever seasoning you want to add on to your ribs. So now with your ribs, you're going to want to cut them down to fit in your crock pot, of course, and then you're going to want to use whatever seasonings you want to. I'm using some garlic powder. I did not have very much left. Some Kinder's steak seasoning blend, some paprika, onion powder, and seasoning salt. And then I'm going to lather some of my yummy barbecue sauce on top of these as well. Now you're going to want to go ahead and set the ribs inside of your crock pot, and then of course add your Coke in there as well. And then I ended up cooking mine on high for 6 hours. You can cook yours as long as you want to. I think cooking mine for 6 hours on high was perfect. So now after 6 hours, they are completely done, and I'm just going to serve this up with a side of fries. We always have fries with our ribs, and this was absolutely delicious. And I think for a day that you can't cook your ribs on the grill, this is definitely an option to do. We always cook ours in the oven for quite a few hours and then finish ours off on the grill so it gets that nice yummy char, and they are amazing. And this was definitely an easy way to make them on the night that you want ribs but can't make them on the grill. We are going to make some barbecue chicken in the crock pot. So you are going to need some chicken, whatever chicken you want to use. I'm using thighs. You'll need, and you do not need a whole thing. You need just about 1 pound to 2 pounds of chicken, some barbecue sauce, whatever kind you want to use, some mustard. You can use Dijon mustard if you want to. We don't like Dijon mustard, so I didn't want to get it to waste it. Some Worcestershire sauce, and then half a stick of butter. And then whatever seasonings you want to use to season your chicken with. So in my bowl here, I'm going to add my whole jar of barbecue sauce. Then I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of mustard and a teaspoon and a half of Worcestershire sauce. Give this a really good mix and set it off to the side. So for my chicken, I'm just going to season them with some pepper, paprika, and then garlic salt. I was out of garlic powder, so I'm just going to use salt and then give this a really good mix to try and get that seasoning all over the chicken. Now I'm going to go ahead and plop them into the crock pot here and then throw in all of that yummy barbecue sauce all over these, and then that half stick of butter that you cut up, you're just going to set that on top of there as well. And then I ended up cooking mine low for 6 hours. So now the barbecue chicken is all done and I'm going to get it plated up, and we just served ours with a side of mashed potatoes and carrots, and this was absolutely delicious. There was no leftovers at all. We definitely enjoyed this recipe here. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below. I would love for you guys to stick around to see more, and I hope to see you in the next one.